Guys, chill here. So I just advanced class and I'm gonna check out Plague Marsh. I don't know what to expect from here, and I don't have heals anymore, so see how this goes. This is just normal. There's only one difficulty right now. I no longer have any of my old skills or anything. Oh, boss. Ooh. Not expected to one-shot my Udamon. Sweet. Okay, there's my Divine Hearts. I should be able to read again. So I'm not doing this with anyone because no one else can do this yet. Requirements are pretty steep for getting this. Okay, what's going on here? Okay. I'm just guessing that, what's that? Damage. Okay, not a big deal. Saving my Awaken for the next boss. If that wasn't the last one. Okay, cool. It's a pretty tiny boss. Just reading for the extra stack. Yes. Nice. Okay. Well, this is going to take a while. Let's go ahead and check out Black Gold Cavern as well. Two different ways to go. Interesting. I have a bad feeling about this, actually. See if I can make copies. These guys are definitely beefy. What the? Is this going on? Out the trash. Nice short little MPDs. I like that. Hopefully Nightmare is ridiculously challenging. By then more people should have advanced class, I hope. Stuns. What is that? Yeah, crap. Guess I'll hold my room this time. See if he has something I need to. Nice. I think there's somebody in there. Please. There we go. Okay. Well, those are the two new MPDs, Blake Marsh and Black Gold Cavern. Let me go ahead and show some of these skills. Okay, so for the arcane talent, bold risk takers. These arcane masters sometimes encounter tricky situations. Magic cannot always be controlled. Required tattoo attribute. Defense plus 200, 2000, my bad. Intellect plus 8000, and endurance plus 2000. So for restoration, the one I don't have, adept at healing, they can dispel even some of the most ugly buffs, whether or not it's for a single target or an entire area. Required to attribute defense plus 4000, intellect plus 4000, and endurance plus 4000. So this is as high as I can get the skills for now. R2 did not give me the new skills with my spirit covenant, so I can't reset my talents free, so I'm just not going to do that to show the higher level skills. So Thunder Gust, 2-second cooldown, 130% magic damage to a random enemy, and receive extra 10 range. This is our lightning bolt replacement. The only problem I have with this is it's a 2-second cooldown instead of a 1-second cooldown. So that means you very likely can't double hit with it, and you're probably going to be hitting, I mean, you can't do 2 Thunder Gusts in the same round, whereas you could do lightning bolt, to get yourself some extra rage. Now you have to use this skill in conjunction with this skill. I haven't fully tested it yet, but this is also a 2-second cooldown. Fiery Lotus. This is for all enemies, and it costs 10 range. Deals 180% magic damage to the whole enemy group. Passive effect, max HP increased by 20% and death increased by 30%. I'm pretty sure these 2 passive effects on these skills are very similar to the old skill tree's passive effects that increased your attack and boosted your MDef and your HP. They're just all rolled into these 2 basic skills that both trees get, by the way. As you can see, it's right in the middle of the 2. So these are the basic attacks that they get. The first attack we get in the attack tree is Criminal Trial. Deals 530% magic damage to a random enemy and boosts its damage received by 30%, lasts 2 turns. So it's kind of like Cursed Arrow or Damnation, things like that. It's very strong. It's only a single target. Costs 30 rage and it's a 30-second cooldown. So, very nice attack. There's no power-up for this. Energy Control. This is the first top passive. One of the first passives. 20% chance to decrease enemies' awakening points by 150 when dealing damage. Divine Shield. That's Energy Control. Divine Shield. 20% chance to reduce damage received by 15% when dealing damage. Lasts 2 turns. Hell's Requiem, whatever. It's a 10-second cooldown, but it costs 80 rage. But it is all targets. Deals 560% damage to the whole enemy group and boosts their damage received by 30%. Lasts 2 turns. This is a pretty nice skill. Beyond that, we've got Death Curse. 20% chance to decrease all of the enemy's resistances by 15% when dealing damage, stackable up to 3 times, lasts 2 turns. 15% chance to remove 1 beneficial buff from the enemy when dealing damage. That's pretty interesting. Then we've got Lightbringer, 30-second cooldown, rage consumption 100. This is for everyone. Recovers 1,200 awakening points for the entire party and dispels 1 negative buff. Not sure how I feel about that. It'll make you rush Sylph like crazy though. Especially if this has multiple tiers. Oops. Put it out of there. Okay, so healing hands. This is the first skill in the restoration. 30-second cooldown, single target, 30 rage. Heals party member who possesses the lowest percent of HP, restores HP equal to 10% of its max HP, and decreases its damage received by 30%, lasts 2 turns. I'm assuming it's either going to increase by 10% per rank for the heal, or 5% per rank. Mana Reflux. 15% chance to restore 1% HP for the entire party after each action. This is passive. Soul Transformation passive. 15% chance to heal party member who possesses the lowest percent of HP. Restores HP equal to 5% of its max HP after each action. Brightly Shining. 10-second cooldown. 80 rage. Adds a healing buff to the entire party, restoring 10% max HP each action for 3 turns. Seed of Wisdom. 20% chance to increase all resistances by 15% after each action. Stackable up to 3 times, lasts 2 turns. It's an interesting passive there. War Blessing. 15% chance to remove a negative buff for entire party each turn. That's a pretty sweet passive as well. Paradise Carol, whatever. 30-second cooldown, 100 rage, restores 25% max HP for the entire party, and removes 3 negative buffs. So this is just full-on heals. The only damage you have is the 2 basic skills. Yeah, also makes it a little annoying for gaining rage when it gets down to not too many players. I guess you could always auto hit and then Thunder Gust right after. Yeah, that could work, I guess. Now for the talents. These get expensive. Still using Bound Balance though to level them up. And each one of them, now they're going to be a little different for all the classes, but they all increase by 10% each rank. We got the Tenacity and Block, Electro and Wind, Influence and Penetration, Dark and Fire, Intensity and Crit, Res Reduction, and Light and Water Resistance. So, I highly suggest, if you plan on getting this anytime soon, to save up your Bound Balance, because this system does consume your Bound Balance, or regular balance. I would save Bound Balance for this. That's what I did. But anyways, that's about everything I can think of. Oh, you also get, if you guys can see this, level 1 trainee Archmage. Raise class level to obtain extra skill points and raise the knighthood rank cap. Anyways, that's it guys. Peace out.